Hey there, it's Ben from Pattern Profits bringing you the weekend update and weekly watch list for the week of 8/8. But first, we're going to start with small cap growth. IWO, bullish outside day there on Friday, came up just about tagged that year to date anchored VWAP. We'll see if we can push through there next week. On the downside, 227.68 level to watch, 1020 cloud just below there, working its way up. You also have this trend line off of the low. May be worth keeping an eye on if prices do come in. Taking a look at FFTY, rounding up here the right side into 50.65 cloud, another one that had a bullish outside day on Friday. We'll just see if that can push through. Cloud there, 1020 cloud just below if it does come in, as well as that anchored VWAP off of the swing high as well as the low. Looking at PDP, the momentum ETF still in this channel, came back in 73.30, which was a prior low, held a support on Friday and into 1020 cloud. You bounce there. Needs to get out of that channel though to really get the momentum back to the upside here. 1020 cloud acting as support. 50.65 cloud just about ready to turn to the upside. That should happen on strength this week. Getting right into our watch list, hot group in biotech. So we're going to take a look at CRISPR, CRSP, kind of cup with handle pattern here, rounding up. This little consolidation recently just now starting to push back above anchored VWAP from off of the most recent high. I have my little trend line on there too. So just looking for that to break out. Bullish outside day on Friday. Also have that trend line holding as support. So we push through that little trend line, gives early entry opportunity ahead. Big pivot where the eyes are going to be 86.95 above. Again, that's CRISPR Therapeutics, CRSP. Speaking of hot group, solar also hot. We're going to take a look at SPWR. Kind of a double bottom pattern here, a little shakeout down here. Really nice run up the right side here as most solar's looking good. Big volume coming in on that run, 25.24. The pivot above. Wouldn't mind if this goes sideways, consolidates, digests some of this big move. Also allows 1020 cloud to catch up to price and then push up and through. But at the same time, solar remains hot. 25.24, that's the level above to watch for the breakout. Also going to take a look at Lattice Semiconductor, LSCC. Semis getting stronger, working their way up the group ranks now, a little better than middle of the pack. So 66.03, the level I'm watching this rounded cup, part of a double bottom base. If you look at this area, and this area is kind of the shakeout, this being the left side, that's your 66.03 pivot there. Wouldn't mind this, another one that could go sideways a few more days. 1020 cloud catch up a little bit closer, make it easier to bench risk, and then push up and through. But again, Lattice Semiconductor, LSCC, 66.03, the pivot to watch. I'm going to take another look at AMN. Cup with handle pattern here. Here's your cup, put in the handle. Couple shakeouts within that handle to be mindful of. 102.94 was our original cheat pivot. Caught it through there. Nice run. Now looking for 124.94, that standard pivot above. Anchored VWAP off of the most recent high. You reclaimed that on Friday. Those couple shakeouts I mentioned, but then good volume on Friday. Just need to see what it looks like coming through 124.94 and whether there's big volume there. On the left side, 129.12, the area to be aware of as we come through that pivot. May see pause there given that symmetry on the left side, 129.12, the prior high. Again, that's AMN. Also going to take a look at CDNS again. We caught this one coming through this little triangle pattern through the trend line. Nice run. Now you're back towards those prior highs, 187.51. The new pivot, 1020 cloud just about caught up to price there. Maybe another day or two sideways, and then look for that to push up and through 187.51 on big volume. And in the same group, they've been running together, SNPS. Same situation here. We caught that one coming through that descending trend line. Then nice move through that 335.29 pivot, paused only briefly, and then right back up towards those prior highs. 377.60, the prior higher, just about there now. And this is another one, wouldn't mind going sideways a little bit and then pushing through. But that level to watch, 377.60, you see the big volume coming in up the right side. It's barely even paused. So that group looking really good. Again, that synopsis, SNPS. I don't usually share banks, but this one popping up on several screens. Nice look to it too. Rounding up the bottom there, coming up the right side. We've seen a couple flags in the name. Now here's another one right back into 1020 cloud. You saw the volume really ease up as it came in. Then it jumped a little bit there on Friday with this bullish outside day off the 20 portion of 1020 cloud. Just looking for that to push up and through 4101. The pivot there, just be aware on the left side, you got prior highs right around $45 level just above. So if you push through there, that's a likely area for it to pause and go sideways again. But got to get through 4101 first. Again, that's First Interstate Bank System, FIBK. Also, DHR, going to take a look again at this one. We had the gap back here, danced below anchored VWAP a couple days, and then a nice push. And now again consolidating sideways. You got 292.64, the cheap pivot, but reclaimed that anchored VWAP there on, and that's off the most recent high on Friday. And just looking now for that to push through that 292.64 pivot. 303.12 an area to be aware of. That would be a double bottom pivot, a little bit higher of this larger double bottom base. And then you've got 331.69, the prior high, a little bit further above there. Just be aware of those levels. Look left to judge that symmetry as we climb up on the right. Again, that was DHR. Also going to take a look at BJ Wholesale. This one looking good. Bullish outside day here on Friday. And you went double inside there. Got that little consolidation. Came out of there now to the upside. Right off of 1020 cloud there. Has tried a couple times to push through that $71 level, but hasn't been able to hold. That's what we'd be looking for now, is the close, and ideally on big volume above that $71 level. Again, that's BJ Wholesale. BJ. One more to take a look at. Our old friend, the Stinger, Scorpio Tankers, STNG. Came out of that cup with handle pattern back here, out of the flag. We saw it flag multiple times. I've had this one on my radar, even going back years, but this most recent run has really been fantastic. Built another little base here, came out of that to the upside, and now flagging again, much like what we saw back here. So now just looking for that to reclaim that descending trend line there that's bumped its head against a couple times and get back above that anchored VWAP from off of the high. You're into 1020 cloud. You saw volume really ease late last week as it consolidated. So now just need to see it push up and out of there. Want to make sure that it moves into new highs too. 4201 your high there. So want to make sure as it comes out, it takes out that high. That's all I have into the week ahead. Hope you have a great trading week, and I will see you over on FinTwit.